Today, I stand before you to speak about a figure whose teachings have profoundly shaped the course of human history, Jesus of Nazareth. Whether you view him as the Son of God, a prophet, or a wise teacher, there is no denying the impact of his words and deeds on our world. The life of Jesus. Jesus was born in Bethlehem over 2,000 years ago, during a time of great political and social turmoil. He grew up in the humble town of Nazareth, and it was from these modest beginnings that he began a ministry that would change the world. At around the age of 30, he began to teach, preach, and perform miracles, gathering a diverse group of followers who were drawn to his message of hope, love, and redemption. The core teachings of Jesus. The teachings of Jesus are both timeless and revolutionary. At the heart of his message are several key principles. Love and compassion. Jesus emphasized love as the greatest commandment. He taught us to love God with all our heart, soul, and mind, and to love our neighbors as ourselves. This love extends even to our enemies, as Jesus called us to show compassion and forgiveness to all, breaking down barriers of hatred and prejudice. Forgiveness and redemption. Central to Jesus' message is the concept of forgiveness. He taught that no one is beyond redemption and that we should forgive others just as we seek forgiveness for our own transgressions. This teaching is encapsulated in the Lord's Prayer, where we ask God to forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Humility and service. Jesus taught that true greatness comes not from power or wealth, but from humility and service to others. He exemplified this by washing the feet of his disciples and instructing them to serve others selflessly. The last will be first, and the first will be last, he said, turning societal norms upside down and highlighting the value of humility. Peace and justice. Jesus spoke of a kingdom of God characterized by peace and justice. He challenged social injustices and reached out to the marginalized, including the poor, the sick, and sinners. His Sermon on the Mount, which includes the Beatitudes, outlines a vision for a just and compassionate society. Faith and trust in God. Jesus encouraged people to have faith and trust in God's plan. He reassured them that God cares for each individual, urging them to seek God's kingdom first and trust that their needs would be met. His parables, such as the parable of the prodigal son and the parable of the Good Samaritan, illustrate the depth of God's love and mercy. The legacy of Jesus. The legacy of Jesus is not just confined to his words but is evident in the countless lives he has transformed. His teachings have inspired movements for social justice, led to the founding of institutions of learning and healing, and provided comfort and hope to millions. The principles of love, forgiveness, humility, peace, and faith continue to resonate across cultures and religions, influencing individuals and societies in profound ways. As we reflect on the life and teachings of Jesus, let us strive to embody the values he espoused. Let us love more deeply, forgive more readily, serve more humbly, seek justice more passionately, and trust in God more fully. In doing so, we honor his legacy and contribute to a world that reflects the compassion and grace that Jesus so powerfully demonstrated. Thank you for your time, and I pray we all practice his teachings every second of every day. Nate.